might have to turn. We might have to turn. Well, we gotta turn something down. Let's see. Turn this down, quality down to 144. Turn this down to 144. And okay, he back. I'm back. Okay. I think you liked it already, Park. But make sure you guys, when you guys come in here, make sure you like the video. I gotta lower some settings for PC because it looks like I'm crashing a bit. I'm back. I'm gonna lower the settings probably like probably the shader. I don't know. Something needs to go down because having the stream, I already turned the resolution down for YouTube, so maybe that helps. But we crashed on everything, so that means we're maxing out hard. So let me see what I can do to save my computers. You know, let's see what we can do. We can turn detail off to high. And water, I don't care. The water can be crap. Shadows. We're already at like pretty much as much as I'm willing to go down. Okay. I was able to raise my graphics and it looks better than before. Not as good as your Planko graphics. Yeah. It's kind of sacrifice. I can actually make them look a lot better than what they do now, but since I'm streaming and running music in the background, I can't run the game like at full maxed out anymore. But it's fine. The game, it looks good for what it is now. I'm happy with the performance. You can become obsessed with the detail on how it looks. That's not really like the goal here with this game or this project. Is to I just want to make sure that I can build real time with you guys and have a uninterrupted stream. So if that means we got to lose a little bit of resolution, I'm already streaming to 720p, which is kind of But I watch all my streams back for this game, and I like the way it looks, so I'm not too unsatisfied with the 720p. So we'll keep going on there. So what we're gonna do now, if you're here, Park, is we're just gonna tighten up the bottom of this section here. Yeah, we're working on this tunnel. So what I'm gonna do now is tighten up the bottom and get this bottom in line so that there's no edge. There's a lot of excess edge here, and I just did that because I didn't know where the walls were gonna meet up. So let's see what we can do here now. Position for this keyboard, it really is like not fun. Okay. So I do want to close this section up. I guess we can start closing it up a little bit. And just start tidying up the edges and getting this to look as not neat, because it is supposed to still, it's still supposed to have that like very rustic, apocalyptic vibe. So let me make sure that we have that action going. Let's seal up the top right now. Seal them on up. Seal them on up. Has to look like it's in Dirt Apocalypse. Yeah, exactly. Exactamundo. Has to look like it's been weathered. Things are falling apart. Things are not super. What's the word? I don't want them to be too snug, but snug enough. My internet go? No, my computer did. Same thing with GTA. Streaming at the same time while playing a really intense game like GTA or this. My computer can only handle so much. Like playing the game is fine. Streaming the game is like you're asking for the computer to do a lot. Like host a live broadcast of what I'm doing and host it onto the internet is so demanding for the computer. But damn it, it's so stupid, this mouse. I don't know why I put so much stress to my hand doing this.
Hey, it's Natanya. Check out my new video, Candyland, on YouTube. Your one-stop shop.
Now we gotta get YouTube ads, unfortunately. Oh, I see you got it working now at least. Yeah. So you came in at the midst of this, closing this tunnel barrier. I'm just closing this shit so it can be a full experience of the ride going into a dark area. Okay, so basically I just sealed this hole up that was right here, and now I'm gonna do the same thing here and seal that hole up. Let's see, I'll take this one. Seal that hole up. 40 minutes and I gotta get off work and I can go to bed. That's probably about how much I'm gonna put in work right now, Barry. I can't play this game too long like I used to. Tragic day, rest in peace, Kumba, and Fun Spot. And Fun Spot, damn. Yeah, I can't play the game like I used to, because it just doesn't allow me. Got like carpal tunnel or some shit. I could play with the controller, chat, but that shit's fucking hard. I'd rather just do like 2-hour burst of using the mouse controller and work efficiently than use the the fucking controller and be acting like a baby that's never played a game. That shit, I don't know. Using the controller for this game, chat, is just like brain rot for me. It fucking sorry my language. It's just I don't get how you guys do it. I gotta go to sleep probably, so bye. Do your thing, part. Do your thing. It's late. It's 10:21. I know most of you guys are like on the East Coast or further, so it has to be pretty late. But make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We got 1,000 subscribers. We're only less than 100 away. Like, come on, let's go. This channel is like the closest I've ever gotten to become an official YouTube partner. I literally need like 200 hours of watch time and 100 people. Like, we can get 100 people in no time, no problem. The watch time, it's such a issue and a milestone, Barry. I remember I had somebody in my in the IRL streams yesterday talking about he had like 30,000. He He had 30,000 subscribers, and I was like, oh, well, what's your content about? And he was like, oh, I do edits. And I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure you're not a partner then. Because edits don't get watch time. It's like small 10-second shit is so hard to build watch time off of compared to this when someone will watch me do this for. They'll watch me play this game for as long as I'm physically playing it, comparative to you making a clip that's 30 seconds and then people click out in the first 5. It's so annoying. But I say that to say that this channel has an insane amount of watch time. People love watching these builds, and I need to really hustle this channel up and make sure if enough people watch it, though, it can be good. Even a little bit amount of people that come through here trumps the, like on my other page, I have 500 watch hours for the month. This channel will get 500 watch hours in a single week if I just play the game for just 2 days, because when I play for a couple hours, this room gets pretty full. I think the most people I've ever had in here is like maybe about 35, 40. And it's just, they're sticking here. They're like not going anywhere. They'll sit there and watch the whole stream, 30 people, comparative to like IRL streams where I can only hold someone for a minute and 35 seconds. Okay. People love to watch games. They love to watch games. People clip big streams and make money off the clips because that many people watch them. Yeah, the clips, you can make money from the clips. You just gotta be fucking clipping big streamers. Gotta be clipping big streamers. But this channel, by itself, without clipping anyone, without doing any clown shit, we are gonna hit 1,000 subscribers in the watch time. Probably your biggest amount of watch hours on your IRL channel. Oh yeah, because you're consistently holding. For sure, that's a for sure. That's a for sure. That's for sure. Okay, so let's move this up. The tricky thing about this is this angle is always moving a little bit, so it's not gonna be that precise. This is where the build gets a little weird. We gotta change the angle of the roof without protruding the wall. There's really no right way to do this here. I don't want to protrude the roof, and I don't want to protrude the wall, so somebody has to have priority here, and I think the roof is gonna have priority of what's gonna be getting clipped. I wouldn't have the patience for this type of game, to be honest. Most people don't have the patience for this type of game. Barry, you know, the way that I play it is not typical of how everyone plays it. I'm very detailed and I'm making a real life park. But you can play this game very like arcadey and just kind of plop things down and people come and start interacting with the park. And it can be a very simple game. But the way that I'm building it, you have to keep things in perspective. Barry, I'm a master builder at this shit as well as my music. I kind of like take things too serious across the board when it comes to creativity. So like the way that I'm playing now is probably 1% of the way that people play this game. A lot of people just kind of plop things down and have fun. But my fun is fucking ridiculously detailed fun. Oh, somebody help me. There I am. Boom. That little wall right there, bullshit. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna look good. But we need to somehow make it look decent. Let's see. Oh, that looks absolute wretched. But let me see. Let's see what I can do about that. Ooh, no. Nobody has patience for this. Actually, Barry, I don't even have patience for this. I don't have enough weed right now to even like sustain how much I really want to play this game. But sometimes I can push through the amount of tediousness this game requires. Now you're only gonna see this section of the ride for a few moments, so I really don't care what it looks like. But also, I just want to make sure that there's no light. If you build so fucking good so far, I tune in the other day and instantly recognize the coaster. Keep it up, the great work. Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! Thank you. I'm trying. It's a passion product. It's gonna take another. I'm not even gonna lie. It's probably gonna take another 6 months to get to the end. But it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and keep building this wall, keep building this tunnel. It's one piece at a time, and we will get to the end of this amazing park. It's gonna take forever, but in the end, what you guys are gonna get is a absolute masterpiece. This park was built over like what, 65 years? How big is the park so far? Damn, my second child will be here before you finish this. No, for real. How big is the park? The park is here. This is how big it is now. I would say it's at maybe 45% done. There's a lot of detail in between that I have not done, but we can kind of go in and zoom in and you can kind of see. The interiors are done too in the main streets for the most part. We even have the carousel, all of this shit. And also as well as the magic mover, which I'm hesitant to redo now that we have that trim, because I made this out of custom pieces and I don't know if I want to make it usable because it still looks good, but now that we have that real tram since the DLC came out, makes me want to rebuild it. But then we won't have this cool station up here that I made. The station won't be functionable anymore. It won't look like this. So yes, this is where the park is. That's a huge portion done already, dude. This is also Six Flags home park. Details on spot on. Yeah, this is my home park. This is my baby. Look at, if you know, you know. But this is Samurai Summit. This little area is one of my favorite little spots. This is a little Easter egg that I think I only know this. Where's the exit on Tatsu? Before I get to that, this is a random Easter egg that I don't even know if it exists in real life, but the little sign that's on Tatsu, this little house, it's kind of like very indicative of Japanese style scenery. This house, oh my god, this house lines up perfectly with this sign, and it makes a little house. Look at this. You guys see that? Boom, boom, right here. It makes a perfect little house. Why? I don't know. I don't know how they planned that. Someone's seen that, but the stripes go straight through the perfectly down. This is the base of the house and the roof. I don't know if it's like this in real life, but I think it is, because I lined up everything how it is. Basically, you motherfucking ads. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Good news. Chase credit.
These mother suckers. So yeah, shit like that. I just don't know if that's. I gotta go to the park and check that if that's something that's really there. But that is a very weird Easter egg that just is like that. But where is the exit on Tatsu? The exit for Tatsu is right here. You walk out this way. Well, let me come upstairs. You get on. What happened to my vibes? My vibes turned off. You get on, you get off in the middle here. You walk down. You walk down. You got the pictures. Pictures do work. I don't know where the camera is in real life. I'm still not too sure where the camera is on Tatsu. But it does work. It does work. So you walk out. You got a great little vision here. A little scene. If you guys haven't been to Magic Mountain, this area is like pretty insane. It's all on a hill. I really tried to focus in this park on making it look as terrain heavy as possible, with the terrain like, you know, basically going downhill, so it really feels as if you're walking up a hill. The elevation change here is fucking insane. So as you see Tatsu going down, I made sure that it doesn't, the ground, or basically the level here, is never flat. Like if you're in the game, it's gonna feel just like the real park where you're walking up mountains. So let's get on the floor here. If we take a walk, you see how there's a slight elevation change as it goes down, that is done ever so methodically, so that every part of the map you're always walking down, you're always walking up. I might have to watch a Let's Play on this game when I'm back for work. Yeah, you should. It's really, really chill. There's some really good builders in here. Worlds that people be creating. My build is, you know, a year and 9 months into, so I'm like very locked in on what I'm working on in the project. But other people have incredible things that they're working on here. This is just one of them. But if you guys see that, I know I'm geeking out on the elevation change, but I love shit like this. Elevation change, slight little feet change. And then if we go over here, we crashed when we went over here, so I won't look at too much. We got the queue section, and I also made sure that the queue has a small elevation change as well, because nothing can be, this park is fucking insane. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, like the elevation change in between going in certain spots is very methodic, and it took a lot of weed and patience to be able to make everything interact the way that it's interacting here. So you walk up the side here, and then you have the station. And both sides work too. Both sides are functionable. If you want to ride the right side or you ride the left side, both sides work. So I made the main drop, 2 inversion horseshoes, camera. So main drop, 2 inversions, horseshoe turn, camera in the valley and the way out. The camera for the Tatsu is right after the horseshoe turn. So main drop. Oh, it's after the horseshoe turn. It's right after the horseshoe turn. Interesting. So you're saying that the camera is right here? Camera's here? You said camera is drop, so main drop, 2 inversion, horseshoe turn, camera is right in the valley and the way out. So the camera's right here. That makes sense. So you're saying camera's right here, you get a turn, and then the camera takes a picture after the turn. That might make a lot of sense. The only thing is that the way that the camera gets placed on the flying coaster is weird. So if we place it here, it's like floating in the air. So it's kind of weird. It's gonna be floating. I don't know how it's gonna work. But I'll change it to that too. I'll do that in another episode. But yeah, so the main thing with this park, guys, that I wanted to do is emphasis on elevation change. Elevation. The main thing is that you should not, this whole park is called Six Flags Magic Mountain for a reason. The whole park is located on a giant mountain, and it's just been terraformed to have the rides in between the mountain. And I wanted to make sure that the mountain is there. So the mountain is here. This is the mountain, the middle of the mountain that everything is built on. And that's how I started the park, is I built this mountain in the middle, and I just kind of like gave it a certain elevation. The mountain was like here, and just kind of seen how tall it was. it was a whole fucking nerdy ass start to get this thing to be what you're looking at. But the elevation change is so crazy that you cannot see the back of the park from here. And that's the way I wanted it. So it's like everything gets revealed as you're searching around. You should never see you shouldn't see the back of the park or any side of the park from wherever you are at any moment. So if you're over here, you're not going to be able to see anything. All you're going to be able to see is what you're immediately is in front of you. All you're going to be able to see is what's immediately in front of you and nothing else. So if you're exploring in first person like this, you can't see anything, and which is intentionally. A lot of parks do this. This is like something that Disneyland kind of incorporated in their parks, is like you keep the guests wondering, and if you want them to see what else is in the park, they have to go over there. So from this angle, you can see a little bit of the rides, but you can't see exactly what's happening to the whole experience to the ride. Everything is hidden throughout the trees and through the valleys, which is very picturesque, but it's done almost intentionally, so where it forces you to go throughout the park and explore. Like, oh, what's that? What is that shit way over there? Like, what is that ride? Like, what is that? Way in the distance. That looks awesome. Let me go try that. So that is what I tried to make sure that we have going on here, and as well as Revolution, like one of the most iconic rides in the world is in this park. The first looping roller coaster in the goddamn planet is in this park. It all started here, chat. No one went upside down before this loop here. And this is where, oh man, like look at that thing. That right there is straight history. If we didn't have this, you guys wouldn't have nothing. It started here, chat, right in my home park. First looping roller coaster ever. Successful looping roller coaster. There was some shit in the 1800s, but this is the first one that was successful. It's still here. You can still go ride it to this day. So make sure you guys get in your bag, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna get back to the build. I'm just doing a little talking, a little bit of walking, a little bit of talking. But ask some questions. If you guys have any questions about the park, you guys want to see any specific rides, this video is going to get uploaded, so if it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do go live every time I build in the park, so you won't miss out anything whenever I get on if you just subscribe and turn on post notifications. Now let me heat up this coffee. Sorry, Barry, if you're still here, I gotta heat up this coffee in the microwave. It got cold on me. It got cold. Looks like you got the scaling perfect. Really impressive stuff, man. Yeah. Appreciate you. Might have to start this motherfucker over. Ain't getting that much views. Let's see what we can do. Fafiana, make sure you come back to the stream. I'm going to oh, I'm a little out of frame. I didn't know I was out of frame like that. didn't know I was out of frame like that, chat. Fabiana, make sure you come back to the stream. I'm about to start the stream over again. We need a new impressions here. So I hope you're subscribed. Make your way right on back. We need to, how many we're in? I don't know how long we're like. I'm sub now, go ahead and run it back. Yeah, we're gonna run it back. We got low impressions. I'll be right back. Right back. Got low impressions, 31. We got nobody here.